Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark. We have to be out here early. There's Mike on the greens mower. We have to be out here early because there's a tournament that starts at 9 and we have tons of stuff to do. So it's going to be one of them mornings. Tons of work, not a lot of time, and we got to get it done. So yeah. It's rough with no lights. Well, I'm be honest, I've never done cups where you can't see the green. Like, it's hard to determine where the old cup was. Like, you'd never want to put a cup like right here. But with the dew on the green, you can barely tell where any of the cups are. So this is proving to be difficult. I only got 4 hours to cut all the tee-offs, do all the pins, I have to move certain blocks. And I have to measure out yardage, and it's just a lot of different things in a short amount of time. So I'm not going to be on here that much today. So yeah, that's it. Let's get it. Mikey's going to try the hand putt challenge, and he now realizes it's harder than it looks. You want to do one more? Get one more. I guess I can come right up to the hole. We can see up close. Wow, are you terrible? Alright, it's about 6 o'clock at night. I have to come out here and manually, or not manually, I had to turn on the sprinkler system for the greens. Every green will get a little bit of water. And so that's it. Yeah, we've had like 90-degree weather. Oh, there goes the green. That one just went up. So yeah, sometimes you get some golfers get a little irritated, but it is what it is. You gotta water them or else they'll be brown. So anybody, any members or anybody that golfs here, that if they're watching this video, just we don't do it to piss you off. We do it because it's necessary. You know, a lot of people talk about our greens and how nice they are, and well, there's a reason, because we, you know, we care for them. They're like, it's like having 18 babies. You gotta care for them, no matter what. So, sorry if anybody gets hit with water. It's not intentional. We're doing it, and you know, we do it for you, so you have a nice green to putt on. Here's the pipe that blew up, and this, like, usually you can isolate. If a pipe, something like this happens on the course, you can isolate it and you can water the rest of the course. But this one comes straight from the pump. This is huge. This is the whole course, so we can't water anything until we fix this. And this happened Friday evening. I found it Saturday morning. Nothing was open. Couldn't get anything that we needed. So it's now Monday morning. Something opens at 7. It's almost 7 now, so we can go hopefully get the pipe that we need and get this fixed and start watering today, because I mean, we'll lose all the grass if we don't water, obviously, and the greens. So yeah, it's pretty horrible. Here's number 1 fairway. It usually gets bad at the bottom of this, over this hill and below. Oof. And I know it looks bad now, but in a couple days we'll have it green. We'll do anything we can to fix this as soon as possible. I don't know how well you can see this, but they're not all this bad, but 1 and 2 we have a pressure issue. So usually we have to hand water them. And with the pipe blowing, we haven't been able to water since. The last time any of this course got any water was Friday evening. It was actually in my previous video where we watered the greens with the computer. So it's been all weekend. It's now Monday. It's been all weekend without water. Today we can maybe, hopefully, get the pipe that we need, because nothing was open on the weekend. It was terrible. But yeah, this is what happened. But we will get it back. It will look good again. The first fairway I showed you, that was number 2 fairway. This is 18. This one isn't as bad as I thought it would be, but there's parts of it though that are. So a weekend without water will do. And 90-degree days with no rain. And that's actually where it happened. You can see that crack all the way through. This must have been gushing. And you can see sand all the way over here, so. Oh, this area got nice and watered. I'm extremely happy to report that the pipe held, we put it all together, and we got water. The golfers will be a little irritated today, but this course went all weekend, 2 days, give or take, a couple hours, 2 days without water. A couple fairways got hit pretty hard, and they're brown, but we'll get them back. This is good to see that we got water again. If that didn't work, we were in trouble, because we were in trouble. So it worked, we got water. Golfers are gonna be a little upset, apologize, but this has to be done. We got water today. Well, as you can see, it's dark, but cutting greens today. And yeah, no light on this, but got a pretty decent headlamp, which helps out a lot. So yeah, we're fertilizing. So I'm cutting the greens, and Mike is following me, and he's gonna fertilize them. Bill's also fertilizing today. He's doing the fairways. And then everybody else is on roughs. Let's hit it. So I figure I show you the only difference between the tee mower and the greens mower is greens mower has a whip on it. That's to pick up any grass you leave behind. You just go back and forth and it cleans it up. And also the roller has a brush behind it right here. So you have no grass clumping up on that roller. And that keeps the roller from jumping and the green to have a nice even cut. So yeah, that's the only difference between the tee and the greens mower. Otherwise, they're identical machines. And obviously the height of cut is different, slower on the greens mower. Since our pumps were down all weekend, our water, we couldn't water all weekend. We are now making up for it. Fertilized the fairways, greens and tees. Oh, scratch that. Fairways and greens fertilized. And now we're gonna water it in. And additionally, go around in any hot spots that popped up due to the lack of water from this weekend. We go ahead and give them extra water. So yeah, water is the golf course's really good friend. So that's what we're going to be doing for a while today. We got Wallaby on his rough mower right now. And then you'll see Mike on he's fertilizing greens right now. Well, I don't know exactly what he's doing at this moment, playing in the sand bunker, but fertilizing, hand walk behind fertilizing. Almost witnessed a second hole-in-one this year. I don't know if you can see the ball on the green, but it's right next to the hole. Decent. And we got the hot spot on this par 3. You can see it. It's not looking good. But with a good amount of water, a couple days it'll be back to green. We got another early morning at the Crest. We got Bill fertilizing tee-offs. I'm watering them behind him. We got Wall over there on the rough cutter, and George is on the fairways. So yeah. In about 15 more minutes, we'll get some daylight. Then I can go do cups. After I'm done watering, of course. Well, we got Walla cutting the driving range today. Takes a good 2 hours to cut this. He's doing a great job though. It looks good. His lines are good. I'll show you from this angle. And yeah, this driving range is approximately, I'd say 250 yards. You got the one tee is right up there. Second tee is up there. Oh, right there. And then you got your iron tee, which is right here. There's that iron tee. So yeah. signal today. Got a baseball field right next to the driving range. That bottom tee. And then this one it's not a very good tee off. We gotta put some time into it. But that one. But yeah, you can see it. Looks pretty neat. The practice green you've seen before, I'm sure. Yeah, and I put the pins like that. It's a little different, but I like it. Alright, he's almost done cutting that. I'm gonna cut the water and send them home and lock up the shop, and we're done for today. And I believe it's Women's Day today. They have a women's league. So we gotta get off the course. Well, it's not fall time yet, but we had some leaves on the tee off, so took out the backpack blower, got rid of them. Our buffalo blower went down, the remote stopped working, so without the remote you can't move the nozzle and you can't throttle up, so we need to get that fixed soon. But until then, we need anything blowing small, right here. We have a couple of these. I want to show you something I love seeing on a golf course. That's the next generation. I love seeing like a grandpa and a dad with their grandson. It's a beautiful thing. Walls are up. Then next we are beams and liner.
Oh, I'm a trap.
Big Mike to the right, little Mike walking by. Bill on the tractor. So yeah, we got a lot of the pond all prepped and ready to go for the liner. Now I'm gonna corral everybody and have them bring it in. There's George on the Sidewinder right over here. Here they come. Calvary's headed to the shop. All done for today. It's a busy one today too. Every home, multiple people. Hole 8. Nice to see it like this. I honestly think since the whole COVID situation, it got more people out and golfing. But yeah, since COVID, I think I don't know. That was one thing people were allowed to do was golf. I mean, even golf courses got hit by that a little bit because I remember we couldn't start on our original start date. But it did take long, and we were back on the course. We're always usually solo. We're not around each other too much, so it didn't really affect us out here. But yeah, I like it. All these golfers. And honestly, it breaks my heart in about a month and a half, 2 months. What are we in? Yeah. About 2 months or so, give or take. Golf season will be done. And we'll put the grass to sleep. And sit through a winter with no golf course. And then do it all over again. So yeah, we're done for today, folks. So yeah, have a good one.